welcome back to the House of Flying Blue Shells. Welcome back to Backbreaker Gaming, and welcome back to Dragon Quest XI, Echoes of an Elusive Age. Let's get everyone up to speed here. Here's what happened so far. The search for the remaining orbs brings our heroes to Phenomenon, home of some mysterious ruins and an even more mysterious mural. There, among the hustle and bustle of the hucksters and hawkers, they find a lost girl. But soon they learn she's not all she seems to be, and is in fact a crazed creature who has created a warped world on the far side of the fresco. They set out for the place beyond the painting to put an end to her wicked ways once and for all, and eventually overcome her. No sooner is she slain than the souls she's enslaved are free at last to escape their painted prison. In her death throes, Dora reveals that Morrigan was behind the mural's curse. Now all the more determined to defeat our meddling mage, our heroes return to the real world to make use of the mystical artifact known as the Magic Key. Its ability to open up a hitherto of unexplored areas will no doubt aid them in their ongoing quest for the orbs. So yes, we are done with Phenomenon for now. There is a locked door down by the ruins that we can't open just yet. And we will, in turn, get to the, we will get there when we get there. So with that in mind, we are onward, and I forgot to do a thing. I forgot to do a thing. I remembered to do the thing. We did the thing. All right. And I guess with this too is we can go over some other things. Some things that maybe are more topical for tomorrow's stream, which is going to be a hockey-based game, but worth noting because I think if I talk about what I want to talk about tomorrow, my anger for it will subside. And I would rather my anger not subside for what we are about to discuss here, and that is the NHL's schedule release. Oh boy. Now look, I'm not going to delude myself into thinking that the Calgary Flames should be getting some headline attractions, like headline attraction spot kind of thing. I'm not going to delude myself into thinking that the Flames are anything resembling, say, the main event. They are your protagonists of the NHL, but they're not the main event. But you kind of did the NHL kind of did them dirty with this one. The NHL did the Flames dirty with this schedule. First 3 games on the road in Edmonton, back-to-back. It's a back-to-back on the road in Edmonton, on the road in Vancouver, day off Friday, Saturday, home opener, 2 o'clock in the afternoon, Mountain Standard Time. Like, and against the Blues. I mentioned in my Discord that, like, all of our games with Winnipeg, we basically get out of the way before the calendar flips to fucking December. Ooh, careful, careful, careful. Bad angle, bad tilt, bad pour on that one. All bad vibes. Bad vibes all around on that one. The weird home and home that the Flames have with the Oilers in December. You have one game right before their Christmas break and one game, the first game out of their Christmas break. Like, seriously? What is that? And then you play the Oilers the final time right before everybody leaves for the Olympic break. Like, I don't know, man. This next part that I'm about to complain about, there's not much, allegedly, that you could do about it. Because, well, you do lose the entire month of February, basically, because of the Olympics. So, I understand that you're going to need to get some games in there. But my God, that March. My God, the month of March for the Flames. It's probably not much better for any other team, so, like, this is kind of a universal thing of, like, this don't make no sense. There's a magic door here. There's a magic door here, and I think we have some mini medals that we can give this dude. I'm assuming we have some. 2. Okay. Then we can go back to... We can go back to the, Oh! Oh! Imagine that! A Thunderball! How many more of these am I gonna find? Because we were gifted one for the, we were gifted one for the advice column quest. We just found one there. And we're gonna get one more for sure from the headmaster here because of the mini medals. By the way, what's up, Penguin? I am kind of tilted about that the schedule since it's been released. I think maybe that's partly why it took 2 weeks more than last year to get it, because it was gonna piss some people off. Ooh, that's smoky. I like it. I like the smoke. I like the smoky pirate rum that I got with the maple rum when we stocked up last time. That is nice. I can see that absolutely flatlining me though if I drink as much as I did during Pummel Party with this. I'm getting put to sleep. It'll be another unintentional 12-hour stream, but this time I might just be passed out in the chair here instead of walk away for a little bit and then, oh crap, I'm still alive. It'll be wake up and, oh crap, I'm still alive. But yeah, I was just kind of getting into as well, the entire month of March. I understand that we don't have the month of February to stretch out some games in because of the Olympics. You could have probably done a little more with the more time you had in the beginning to try and push for get a couple more games in there. Because, and this is something that I kind of am now just sort of thinking of here. What happens when we get to, say, 2030? When we are in the final year of the new CBA, which introduces an 84-game season. What in the hell are we on about? An 84-game season in an Olympic year? fuck out of here. I believe the 16th, for the most part, is kind of when everybody ends. This year, though, this year's still only an 82 game. I believe it's next year is the start of the new CBA, which is where we will see the was there a Luminary door here, or was there a key door here that I couldn't get into? I know there's a bunch on the open sea as well. I know there's a bunch on the open sea, but that's a lot of putzing around for me to try and find those right now. I don't think there actually is one for Nautica. Yeah, I think Nautica for now we're okay. I'm gonna need a source on that. Because I don't think even... Yeah, no, something's wrong there because, like, even just using, say, preseason. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you have 7 preseason games. The most number of playoff games you can play is 28, which makes this a nice even number to 110. Plus 7 is 117. Unless you play 20 preseason games for some unearthly reason. Oh. Yeah, that's another one that, like, I get it, there's scheduling and things that happens. And now that you brought that up, I can remember as well, the entirety of nonsense that is the Flames January schedule. Every single Saturday game, every single hockey night in Canada that the Flames have, only one of them is a 5 o'clock game. That is the latest that they play, by the way. They are never in January the late game. They play Nashville. Which, okay. And that one's in Nashville. Okay, that's fine. They have 2 games in Calgary that are a 1:30 puck drop and I believe a 2 o'clock puck drop. And the other Saturday, I believe they are on the East Coast. So that one makes it Zombie Mill. So that one at least, like, the East Coast one makes sense. The 2 home games, the Flames home opener being a 2 o'clock Mountain Standard Time puck drop on the Saturday. The back-to-back to start the season with the Oilers and the Canucks. Again, the month of March. 16 games in 31 days. 1 back-to-back and a lot of travel. When I was running down the teams in the Discord there, of like, to the friends who I know are fans of the teams there, I wanted to include with Danny's about the Canucks game is like, you might have to scrape the Flames off the tarmac with a spatula because that's at the tail end of that debacle. They are going to be so goddamn tired. I would be shocked if they can start a full roster. I'd be stunned if there was like all the AHL backups that they have, like, sort of like in holding, because it's like guys are going to be banged up, guys are going to be dog tired. Oh, yeah. Like, oddly enough, I was kind of poking about I was kind of poking a Canucks fan about the Seelovs trade. Because it's like, look, I get you had to do something, but I don't know if trading Seelovs was the right idea. I understand needing to do something, though, because as a survivor of his team using a 3-goalie system and just flip-flop and riding the hot hand whenever, boy, let me tell you, that's a bad idea. Unless you spin lucky, it is a terrible idea. That was not who I wanted you to attack, but it worked all the same. But, yeah, that'd be the one time where a 3-goalie system might actually work. Because it would, like, you'd almost have to. Like, especially say, like, you're a fringe team. Say, like, you're a fringe team. You are... If you've got a... Well, cool. Once again. Excuse me. Don't know why that monitor... Something is wrong with this monitor, and I'm gonna have to get it. Maybe one of the early purchases when we get back working again is gonna be just a brand new monitor. Because I've flipped chords on both of these. I've exercised the limits of my patience. With this, I am certainly not going to... I don't think I'm ever going back to a one monitor system. Because even when we remote out to the couch there, I'll just take one monitor with me, but that's gonna have Streamlabs on it, so I can. I think it heard me talking bad about it. You can quit all you want, monitor. I'm just gonna get you back working again. Okay, do you two have any? Nope, just Scorch and Sweep. Actually, you know what? No. Better idea. Better idea? Yes, better idea. Defend. Hello, chop. And... Sizzle. Sweet. Alright.
Veronica wins again.
Hey, nice. Okay, what can we do with that? Because the auto pep up is kind of nice, but that is a very expensive one to get. That might be something we might want to look at in maybe, say, a little later. Or if we know we can sort of reset it. 6 points. I don't think there's really much we can... Where is it? Because I know it's a thing. Oh. So there is... Dang it. Dang it. I really thought it was going to be that. I wonder. If I take my... If I take my skills out of... I'm on to something. I'm on to something. It's a bad idea, but I'm on to something. Because if we take away, that is 7, 13, 16, 20, 30, 10, 20, 36. But I have 6 in the chamber. I'd be able to get all of those and have Falcon Slash. I'd have to deal with a pretty good cut in power, but it would open this up, and this is the one I'm looking for. Now, back down over here, can I get away with maybe getting it? 860. I can. Oh my god, I can. Oh, it's gonna cost me a fair bit of gold to do this, and there's gonna be a bit of screwball. Oh, this is gonna get screwy for a second, but oh, I may be able to have a menace on my hands. I'm just also probably gonna have to see if I can fuse some swords together first, because I'm pretty sure the current sword that Eric has is well behind the 8 ball for what we need. Now, somewhere over here there was I want to say there was a magic key door here, or am I full of it? I am full of it. Okay, cool. Glad to see that that was worth it. Okay. So, we are now off to... Let's go... So, we're good here. There is one by the Strand. Wait, Port of Allure. There is definitely one in Port of Allure. Then I guess we could probably warp to the Strand as well. There is... I think there's actually a couple of them, like the little inland islands there, or the little islands there that got us to, that we kind of investigated to see if there was a thing there. There wasn't, but there was that one door that we couldn't, there was the door that we couldn't open. There was another couple in there too, but this is just continuing to be helpful because, hello, what do we have here? A falcon knife earring. I think that just gives you a boost? I think it just gives you a speed boost. I don't think it actually gives you the effect of the falcon knife. Oh, never mind. No, it does. Yes, it does. Oh my god. Falcon Slash plus falcon knife earring plus dual wield. Oh my god. I believe if all of those tick, that is 1, 2, 3, 4. That's either at minimum 6, at maximum, I think 8 times that hits. Basically turning me into a metal slime, fucking... That just turns me into basically a metal saw. That's basically just gonna be a metal saw. Oh yeah, but the cautery sword is currently the That can't be the best one, is it? We'd have to go back to probably Phenomenon. Unless I can make something in the Forge. Indulge me in the fun size Forge game. Ooh, increase focus by 3. Alright. Recently learned. Oh, hold on. Okay. Wyvern Wand. The Dragon Tail Whip. That's just straight up a tuxedo. That's just straight up a tuxedo top. And then the posh waistcoat. The posh waistcoat is better than the suit. Although it gives a massive charm buff. Okay, no, the waistcoat is just better in every conceivable way. But there is absolute SFA for that. Okay, swords. So we have the broads, just the regular bronze sword, the iron broadsword, the steel rapier, and okay, yeah, so Eric currently still has the best sword of the group with the cautery sword. Eep. That is problematic. Would also mean I need to get a shield for a little bit too, because Pipe Guy's gonna take a hit on offense if I take away his greatsword that we pounded the pavement for earlier, but I believe as soon as we have dual wielding, the dual wielding offsets the amount of damage that you lose, as long as he doesn't miss. If as long as he doesn't miss, dual wielding will offset the it offsets the oh geez, I gotta get better with the that instead of like we gotta get better with that. It offsets the damage drop between being able to hit twice. But now we need to go to... I guess we could go to the Strand. Or would we be better suited going to Dundrasel? Actually, well, Zwardrus is where we actually need to go. Zwardrus is actually where we need to go, because there is a door down there that likely has an orb that we need. So that would at least get us some story. As we go into the ad break here, that's right. Yep, back to the stallion, Dave. So as we go into the ad break here, we are going to just hop, skip, and jump around this. Was it this one? It should be. It should be. Despite maybe not the biggest amount of movement on free agents and that, it's still an NHL season. There are still 82 games to play. We have the Olympic break where we can show off the pride for our country, which means for like 2.5 weeks, I'm probably gonna have to begrudgingly cheer for Hello, Falcon Blade. Look, I begrudgingly did it during the Four Nations, although I made sure to also put over literally everyone else on the team above him. Especially my Panther boys. Especially my Panther boys. Shout out to my boys. Brad Marchand, Sam Bennett, Sam Reinhart. Welcome back, those coming out of the ad break. Actually, they've very much climbed in my villains. Not because of their style of play and that, but because they keep friggin' winning. And they've won a lot at Calgary's expense. You're welcome for Sam Bennett and Matthew Kachuk. And taking Jonathan Huberto off your hands. Ooh. Should do this now that I'm thinking about it. Because we're also probably going to have to go and take out some money in order to do this. Because I think it's 20 gold per point that I need to respec for this to work. Also, with what I'm about to do, we're gonna do something a little ridiculous here. So transfer this, just for giggles. Okay, so it is better than the Cautery Blade, but barely. So we are going to give this to Pipe Guy now. And now we are going to also give this to him. Wait, can he not equip it? Can he not equip? Oh no! Aw! Dang it! Well, I guess only, yeah. Oh, it's a knife. It's almost better than the sword that he has. It's almost better than the sword he has in his hand. I thought it was an ear, well, it was called an earring. I figured it would be an accessory. No, it just gives you a cheesy Falcon Slash before you get the ability to use Falcon Slash. I wonder if Eric and Sylvando as well, as we go through the skill trees and that, if they get the same thing that Red and Jessica got. Where all of a sudden your knife skills, and maybe by extension your sword skills, can cross over. I don't know if sword skills would cross over. Surely knife skills you should be able to cross them over though. Sort of the whole crux of it there. I suppose I should maybe use the forge as well and see if I can make a quick shield. Oh. Armor? Shields. Oh. Great shields? Yeah, steel shield. The good old steel shield. All right, first order of business. Boof. Now load up the Quadra Bash. 4 for the price of 1, baby. That's what we like to see. Ooh. Icy. Saucy. Deadly. A little bit too much. An immaculate shield. 5 of 6 perfect. 1 overshot, but immaculate shield. As it should be. Steel shield +3. Let's go. Absolute beast of a shield. And will be serviceable, exactly what we need it to be, until I can go and do something extremely stupid. Just flex on him, warp in front of him. Octagonia, probably? Yeah, go to Octagonia, because the bank's there. We can get the money out of the bank, do the rectification stuff, and then we can get moving forward with probably one of my dumber ideas, but a whirlwind of murder. A whirlwind of murder for a, I gotta take Jade out of the party, too. I guess as long as I don't fight anything, it'll be fine. But I guess I gotta get the other guys in there. At least to get this set up. Oh, wait. In first. Stomp, 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 stomp. In, then church. You currently have 20 grand. Yeah, let's take out some money. Okay. So for 1,000 gold, 1,000 gold divided by 20, that gives me 50 points. That gives me 50 points back. Okay, so let's just do 2 Gs. Because that should give me all of the wiggle room that I need for that. And therefore can set me up to do something. I'm hoping it works. That's not the church. Angel statue. How may I help you? Rectification. Yeah, 20 per point. Oh, that's right. It's got to go. It's full sail or no sail. That's right. It's full sail or no sail. Yeah, we're fine. That's right. Yeah, it's full sail or no sail with that. Okay, so that's fine. And now to set up something very stupid. Although if this works, I'm a genius. Dragon Slash. Attack +6. Falcon Slash. Crack this open. Dual wield. I could get Metal Slash, but Pep Chance +5. Zap, bring Zap back. And so Giga Slash is on the table. Crit chance +3%. Okay. So now, basically what I've done here is I'm hoping this brilliantly stupid idea of mine even though I just made an absolute god tier shield for absolutely nothing. The zombie mail is surprisingly effective against curses and dark attacks. So yeah, let's give him the zombie mail. Oh right, that's Hooded Traveler. The assassin dagger is the same thing as the poison needle. Bruh. Should have seen that coming. Okay, so I'm really hoping this plan works. We have been using Pipe Guy not having a shield anyway. What my hope is that how we have him set up now, he can damage his way out of problems. And if there's anything better than the cautery sword at the moment, I would be more than willing to take it. Maybe there's something at Phenomenon, because that would be the last town that we were at. But I think we can just go quickly to, where are you? Oh, it's at the end here. The Warrior's Rest Inn. Go to the Warrior's Rest Inn. We'll go to Zwardrust. Go and open that door that's there. I don't remember how many, if any, there were really along our way back. As we were closer to Heliodor and Cobblestone and that. I don't think there was too much over there that we couldn't already get to. Why did the Saber Cat's eyes load in last? Not gonna lie, though, oh, you don't say. The blacked out eyes on that made the Saber Cat look demon as fuck, and that was cool. But that was a little bit terrifying for a second. I was like, I know later in the game we get, oh, there's multiple bits of goodies in here. And the remains of what was once the Kingdom of Zwardrust. Classy clobber for kingly kids. Prince's peacoats and the princess robe. An enchanted stone. And the purple orb. Honey, we did it! We got the purple orb, and it's still in one piece too. We get her like this, we'll have a whole set before you know it. We're missing one. We're only missing one. But man, huh? Hold up, what's this? Did I want to grab that? A grim and inauspicious artifact said to have been found deep within a rocky ravine. Did I want to find that again? I don't remember. Did I? Okay, so as per a forum here, this thing is effective for bugger all. It is an inventory space. Sweet. So glad that I, happened to see a thing that was like... Well, I mean, this dude was probably looking for a... Don't say we found the treasure. Oh, I don't believe it. I suppose you'd sell it to me. I'd give you 10,000 gold for it. Sure. Well, no, I haven't got that. Why would you offer that then, you ass? Mind you, I don't even know if he would want the... I don't know if he wants the choker or if he wants the purple orb. Because if he wants the purple orb, I am tornado DDTing him onto his stupid helmet. If he wanted to take that cursed choker off my hands, I'm mad you don't have the money, because I would gladly take that money over an albatross of nothing that I can't do anything with. So I think, party talk. Squad, where to?
Hello there, laddie.
That magic key should open up some interesting new areas, eh? Can't wait to start exploring again. Now I've seen that sea. Then there was one up in the kingdom by this. There was one up in a kingdom by the name of Sniffelheim, far north of this wee beach known as the Strand. What? You want more? That's plenty for you to be getting on with, laddie. Well, he's not wrong. We've also went and found a bunch of the doors that we've already found. Now, if memory serves me correctly as well, I want to say this dude's here. Even though I feel like we should have... Either I have to trigger the event somehow, or... Because I could have swore it was here. Fairy fluff. Money! I could have swore it was like... I knew it was by a waterfall. I knew it was by a waterfall, but... Okay. So we're gonna go start this side quest. It's not a long one. It's also not one I think that we can actually finish right away. Maybe. I think at minimum we at least have access to... We should have access to pretty much everything that we will need. In terms of location, I could be wrong. Maybe not at the moment because we haven't opened up Sniffelheim yet. Oh! And there's a door here that I forgot about. Double win. Is this guy not here? Aha. Is that a crackshot crossbow you got there? You must be him. You must be the crossbow kid. I'm not the crossbow kid, but I'll entertain you. I am Bo, but most know me as the crossbow crackshot. Really stretching the creative juices for the name on that one. If there's one thing I love, it's crossbows. Allow me to teach you how to use your new crossbow. Just take aim at any monster you fancy fighting and let loose a bolt. We've already done that. Quite a bit, actually. The maddened monster will make its way toward you, leaving you with one final decision. Whether to run away or stand your ground and fight. I have 2 swords and an army of friends. One monster comes running up on me, we are stomping him out. I do hope that the crackshot crossbow brings you pleasure in your travels. I cannot tell you how happy it would make me if you did. if your heart is shaped like a crossbow, that is problematic. Also, did that start the thing, or... Because I was sure there was a... Ooh, another triple. Pretty Betsy. A mini medal, which I believe now we can go back to the academy and get the next prize from that. A seed of skill. I think we have a few of those, actually. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Making the magic happen. Hocus Loki, Hocus hats, and FR suits. And that Tockle doesn't want to be here. Cool. Indulge me in our recent discoveries. So the Prince's pea coat, which apparently everyone can just wear. Apparently being a prince is not special. Granddad could probably use it because Granddad could use the defense. The princess robe, of course they all can wear it. It appears Veronica would get the best use out of it. The Hocus Locus, which... Ooh. Can beat people over the head with it and can potentially paralyze them. The Hocus hat. And the... Oh, it only works for Granddad. Is it better than the pea coat? No, it is not. No, it is not. So the pea coat's probably good for Granddad. Yeah, pea coat's better for Granddad. And... And the robe is probably best for Veronica. Also good against elemental attacks, which, considering what we're about to go through, that's probably actually going to be helpful. Let's load that up. Load it in the chamber. Oh my. Okay, let's beef this up. Oh, the hell you are. Nice. Nice. Ooh, I'm gonna have to get very... I think I gotta get skinny. I gotta get skinny with these. That actually worked out better than I thought it was going to. Ooh. Appraisal? So I'm pretty sure if I try and hit this one, it's gonna blow right through it. I'm gonna end up blowing a hole through it if I hit this. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. The game saved me with a crit. The game saved me with a crit on that one. Oh, oh, I thought that was gonna get bad. Hey, that's pretty good. And then let's go with it was the coat, right? It's the coat and the hat for Granddad there. What? What? Holy shit. Okay. What the fuck? Dropped by the Bite Bulb and the Rotten Tail. It's also findable in Dundrasil, Port of Allure, and a couple of the islands. And purchasable at the Dundrasil campsite. That is the only place it is purchasable in. Good God. Oh my God. That is... Brother. Do I have enough stuff for the hat? How much for the snake? Snakeskin can't be bought. Are you... Urgh. Oh my God. All right. This is only mildly annoying. Same thing. Gas it up. I'll do this. I really should have seen that coming. I really should have seen that coming. That... Well, this is absolute dog shit. But there is nothing I can do to fix that. That was bad. How did we, you know what, whatever. We somehow salvaged that from the pits of Mount Doom. So, let's see. The Hocus hat. No. New details. The Flython in Gallopolis. Or findable by way of Flython. What the hell was the Flython again? What was the Flython again? Because if I just gotta find a couple of them, I'm sure it probably wouldn't take much for me to just dog walk a couple of them quick. As we jump into the ad break, are we missing any? We're not missing any of these. Monsters by region, let's go with the Gallopolis. I'm missing one. Flython, that is the... Oh. It's that thing. And it's the more common thing that it drops. Or that maybe somebody can steal. Eric? Alright. So I'm missing one enemy here. Because I don't see the Slayer of the Sands in here. I'm going to assume that bosses are their own... thing? Missing one in the foothills. I guess my question is do they take into account things later, or... Emerald Coast, Kingsbarrow, the Hodo Steppe. I would assume... Well, let's have a look at it. Okay, so I don't think they account for bosses. So I think all monsters, if we do that, we can probably find the bosses. They'll probably be in the back 40 here. Okay, well, these are definitely the... That's all the Tickington stuff. Bomb boulder. Rock bomb. Yeah, Demon Rider, or Elysium Bird. Dora in gray. So never mind, it is very much in order. This wretched thing, which caused me nothing but problems. Same with the Elysium Bird, I guess. Aractagon, Vince, Masked Rabbin Jade, the Golden Boy. There's something strangely familiar about this colorful character. Okay, we know who it is, but let's not spoil his fun. Get guillotine choked. So then if we go back, that should take us to Jasper. Slayer of the Sands, there you are. Okay, so yeah, that would be Jarvis, Jarvis's shadows. Yeah, the smacked ass that got rid of Veronica's powers for a hot minute. The little devil. The tricky devil. But then where is the... Huh. Oh, whatever we had to deal with for, to get the orb for... with Eric, that just sort of went by the wayside there. Or it was something that we just immediately shit-canned and there was nothing to worry about. Speaking of shit-canning things, let's swap Jade for our other dual-wielding psychopath in Eric. Where now we are looking for Flythons. Which, admittedly, by the name, I should have guessed what they were. Except that all that are here are these like hooded shaman-looking bozos, and not particularly much else. I would have to assume then that they are going to be in where the Slayer of the Sands would have been. Which would be north of Gallopolis. The only problem with that is the Spritzfires are awake. And they are going to be Angie AF. Okay. Various shadows. Great. Cool. Amazing. Fantastic. Spritzfires everywhere. Or, well, at least one for sure. You know, I don't think we actually even fought any of these things. But yeah! Shades. I think shades are the only things we didn't actually fight here. So... go to Tapioca. Oh. Lol. Okay, so the Falcon Blade hits twice, and then the other one hits. If I had some sort of accessory that could allow him to hit even more times, which now I believe means the Falcon Slash is gonna hit 6 times. That is pure murder. That is pure murder in the form of basically a metal weed eater.
Another one bites the
A
dust.
metal lawnmower taking down anything in our direct path. Now, which one of these did I need again? Staff of Salvation, or Sage's Breath, because Sage's Breath restores MP, and it's a pep power. Which, now, with Serena and Veronica in the party, Channel Anger. Good old pissed off Veronica. I think I'm going to need to turn this to daytime. Because while I'm certain I'm in the right area, I'm equally certain that I am not going to find the thing that I'm looking for. I don't feel like fighting you, Big Tough, and oh, hello. Never mind. Let's say hello, Big Tough and stupid. Well, now this makes things interesting. Damn it! Oh, I wish I had the assassin hit. But I gotta go for this. Damn it! Shut up. Okay, I need Eric to hit him at least once. I need Eric to hit at least once. Gross. Gross. Don't do that. Give me your goodies. Dang it. I guess I can do this. Boink. Oh no! Oh, you absolute numbskull. Whoops. I probably could keep using Serena to just get rid of the poison I run, because she's healing back more than she is getting poisoned. Take two. Yeah, there we go. All right, there's nothing left for you to steal, so Jesus, just waste him.
Thank goodness.
Just absolutely wasted him. All right, Serena. Need you to get rid of that. And unpoison thyself. Okay, so we also know now too, metal slimes can't appear here. They're going to, unfortunately, it seems like instantly run away. But that would be the other thing that we haven't fought yet in this. Well, no, because we killed one. It should have, if it was there, it would have showed up. I know there's something else here that shows up a lot later that is going to be a lot more terrifying. But I'm guessing because he doesn't show up even as like question marks in it, that maybe it doesn't.
Let's do this.
Don't you run away from me. Come on. Damn it!
What's yours is mine.
Yoink! Damn it! What? That's a first. Didn't exactly expect a... Didn't see that coming. I can safely say I did not see that coming. Okay, so yeah, the Hocus hat is what we need, and oh, I only needed one. Okay. Oh, yeah, because Eric is probably holding on to it. Okay. Because this is gonna turn out... This might turn out ugly. Oh dear. Okay. Okay, I'd still put it in range. Okay. Nice. Nice. I don't have enough to do a light shot. Okay, that's fine. That actually works out really nicely. Now I should actually remember to equip some of this stuff. Okay, so I've got a bunch of stuff in the old equipment pack here, but it's not doing any good if Granddad's not actually wearing it. Same goes with Veronica and her princess robe. Granddad. Granddad. Veronica. Okay, that's actually looking not too shabby right now. That's looking pretty solid. All right, now I believe it's time we just geetfo out of here. Oh, he's like at the bottom of the depth chart. Yeah, I think we just geetfo out of here and head toward... We head towards Snivelheim. God, do I not want to? I'm gonna check Phenomenon first for maybe a better sword than the Cautery sword, but if we don't have a better one than the Cautery sword, I'm not going to stress it. I actually don't know now if the weapons guy's gonna actually sell me anything, because I'd have to turn it to daytime. Nope, he's still here. Still here, still providing. That's what I like to see, hombre. What do you got? The Cautery sword. Well, shite. Alright, well, that's less than ideal. Which means the next town, Snivelheim, is probably going to have what we need. Which means we are off to the Strand. And we are to continue north toward Snivelheim. Where it is time to get frosty. Back to salty, is it? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Looks like straight north. Oh, good. A big old thing of gas and a couple of goofy-ass mermaniacs. Well, let's see if the gas is holding anything. Yoink. Well then. And Sylvando's hallucinating. Well, that takes care of that problem. I'd rather you didn't do that. Ow. May heaven's winds propel you to kick rocks. Yeah, again, I think it's worth noting. Serena now has... Serena with Swoosh has the magical stopping power to dead level enemies here. Is huge. We're actually gonna take a...
Okay.
Uh-oh. Ow. Oh, God. Oh, God. Here we go. Here we go again. That's some... That's a lot of damage. I'm not even going to attempt to...
You want some?
Yo. Yo. Huge. Huge. Magic will not wake him up. That is actually super huge. Eric might just be able to kill this thing outright. Veronica might be able to kill this thing outright. Because now we go Persicutter.
How do you like this?
Good night!
Fabulous, darling.
Oh, that's what we like to see. You love to see it. And Sylvando now gets Swoosh. Alright, Ombre, what do you got? I know your other three, like, main whip skills cost so much. Wait. What is... That's a whip skill. What is it? Lash Batter. Oh! Hello. Big charm buff. Dual wielding. What can I say? The man's a showman. He has none of the knife, but he has none of the knife skills or the sword skills that would make dual wielding actually helpful. Hit the hay. Hit the hay might not be a bad one. Because admittedly, too, kind of what we're doing with Eric is we're doing this somewhat backwards. If we could run Eric with, say, or like have Eric... Somehow have Eric bat behind his enemies, or his friends? Hey, huge. No, that's good, homie. That's good. Welcome, traveler. You're the brave or stupidest sailor our hideout so brazenly. We are the Vikings, dreaded scourge of the northern seas. What business you have? If it's Snivelheim you seek, you're in the wrong place. Raise your anchor and set sail around the cape to the east. Well, I reckon there might be something in the old... that everybody's doing around here, I'm the one that's got to do it. I fix their ship, shift their cargo, even make me pour their drinks. It's all because I'm the new guy. Ever since I joined these Vikings, it worked me to the bone. Tough break, dude. Oh! Oh, yeah, we still gotta go back to that, too. But I guess maybe what we'll do is we'll go to Snivelheim first so we can at least mark that on the map. So that I don't have to sail that again. Oh, that guy is And the boys are trying to celebrate the all we got in the last raid. Guess I hit the firewater a bit too hard. I'm gonna go sleep it off. Okay, me. Except that's not me. I wish I had shoulders like that. I wish I had shoulders that looked like bowling balls. That is a lot of gold. You're a long way from home, World Walker. I'm the chief of the Vikings. That's my hideout. What do you think you're doing here? Well, if you ain't here to cause trouble, you can stick around. So long as I've got my wind in my sails, gold in my hold, and a flagon full of mead, I'm happy. World might be going to rack and ruin all around us, but that don't mean nothing to me. I'm the chief's personal bodyguard. At first, I did it for the gold, but now I'm a full-fledged member of the gang. But I ask how you fit in here, but it's pretty plain that you don't. If there's something you gotta be, I recommend you get going. Oh, he's alright. No, I'm sure he is. He's a Viking. He would not offer himself up to the crows so easily, would he? What are you on about? All the treasure belongs to us Vikings. Well, it does now, anyway. Sure, it might all be mine, but seeing all this gold and silver still gives me the giggles. Just look at how shiny it is. Sal, World Walker. Well met. You had a lot of guts sailing all the way across the stormy northern seas. Our younglings could do with taking a leaf out of your book. The Viking life ain't easy, but some of them find it so hard they turn tail and run. Surely you're not... Nah. That'd be almost too on the nose. Are they not here? You can see there's a door there, and there's a thing that... There's what looks like a world tree bough, or a luminary vine. We can't do anything with that. Asterix. Yet. Oh, hey, goodies. A Brighton rock. I'm sure that'll come in handy later. That is a lot of barrels. And one bed that you can actually... I mean, we healed up the statue there, but... might want to remember that this is here. We might want to remember that this is here, because that just might come in handy later. That might come in handy later. We'll remember that. A toggle that disappears and reappears. Was there even like a treasure over here, or was this just... no, there's this, otherwise it's mostly a road to nowhere. Another Brighton rock, but yeah, absolutely SFA otherwise. I could have swore there was things here, like enemies here, but I guess with it being this close to the whole Viking civilization here. Oh yeah, right, I need a key for that. Not that there appears to be anything of interest in there, but... Later, drunkie. Alright, Dave, let's get to at least... Back to the stallion. Yep. Let's get to Sniffelheim, and let's... Well, this looks foggy and kind of gross and not great. Oh, the last orb's here. So you sail all the way across the ocean to visit Sniffelheim, have you? Sorry, but your journey's been wasted, I'm afraid. What I mean, go see for your... Oh. I mean, I'm sure I'm gonna have to go and get close and interact with it to see that, you know, something ain't right. I came to this kingdom to learn local folk dances, but it's so cold I can't move a muscle. I mean, you also elected to show up in a dancer's costume, which, you are going to a northern region. That does seem like a bit of a bad idea.
Here we are, the Crystal Kingdom of Sniffleheim, home to the famous Blue Orb. It's a fair wee while since I've visited, but it warms my heart to be back.
That must be about the only thing that is warm around here. Let's hurry up and get inside before we all freeze to death.
Are we all just ignoring the...
What's this? What the? The gates are covered in ice. Look, they're frozen shut.
Bugger.
How strange. Still, I suppose it's only natural they'd ice up in a climate as cold as this.
Yes, but you'd probably do something to...
My foot. What about all the people inside? How are they supposed to live if they can't get in or out of the city?
Ah, you've a point there, lassie. They've always made sure to keep the main gate free of frost, even in the dead of winter.
So, what are we supposed to do? There's an orb in there we need to get to.
Well, if we can't go in through the front door, we'll just have to head round the back.
Oh, what's up, big, tough, and gruesome? You think I'm an armorer? Nah, man, I'm a postman. Got a letter to live in Sniffleheim. The gate's frozen solid and I can't get in. Why, life, There's a back door to say, but there ain't nothing around this way. Maybe it's over to the west. Well, it's probably toward the west. Oh, look, a campfire. It's still smoldering. And... welcome to the Roving Emporium. What do you got for me? What on God's green earth is that thing? Alright, we're back. No, seriously. What the hell is the Razor Wing? We've got Swordbreaker again. Sprigdrasil. Scorpion Tail, Steel Claws, the White Shield. It's a lot of defense we can give him. There's a lot of defense we can give Pipe Guy. Except you know how we play RPGs. Fuck defense. I don't need to worry about getting hit if your HP hits 0 before mine does. The Fur Hood. The Silver Tiara. The Hocus Hat. Fur Poncho. The Hairy Vest. Which... the Sham. Or the Strong Sam. Magic Vestment. You know what? You know what? Silver Mail and Magic Vestment might not be a bad idea. We still got, I think, like 20 G's in the bank. So we'd be okay to... oh, hey, look! Silk Blossom. 1,000 gold. What the hell? It's a little much, don't you think? I mean, I did just go making this, but I also can probably, like... Realistically, nobody else can use great shields at the moment. So, and I don't... I'm gonna sell this for sure. I'm gonna stop myself in the event of I turn out to be very wrong about something. That I may, in fact, actually, I can't even sell these. Bruh. Can't even sell them? I mean, fair, I guess. Also, I gotta remember that I have this... We have the rune staff. Can Veronica make use of... Oh, not really. Oh. 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 That's... underwhelming. That's kind of underwhelming. I guess let's rest for now. Then I don't know. Guess I'll just sort of brawl my way through. Wait a minute. I wonder if that other door is... What are you doing here? The gates are frozen shut and the castle's completely silent. What in the world has happened in Sniffelheim? I mean, you're not wearing a helmet, so I don't think you're Heliodor, but... Anytime you guys show up, I seem to have problems. Oh hey, a magic key door. Oh! Oh, it is far worse than... Oh, cool. There's, like, people that are just straight up frozen solid. How are they alive?
What's going on? The whole city's been turned to ice.
It's just like what happened to the gates. This doesn't seem natural at all.
There you go, Serena. Veronica's like, no shit, you fucking idiot.
Kingdom, but it shouldn't be frozen solid, cold winter or no. We'd better take a look around.
Well, you heard the granddad. Let's... Even the horse is frozen! And the cow! There's an item in there too, by the way. But I can't... Oh yeah, I can just... It's like I can't just vault the fence. Perma-snow. Like, I've heard of Winter Wonderlands before, but this is... Oh. The item shop's closed. The kids that are playing are... Oh, yeah, it's like we are 10,000 degrees screwed. There is nothing here except for you. Amidst all the chaos and everything frozen solid, there is you. Even without my previous knowledge of the game, alarm bells are gonna start ringing.
Oh, I'm sorry. You gave me a fright. I hadn't expected to see travelers in town.
Finally, someone who hasn't been turned into a block of ice. Can you tell us what happened here?
Well, it all began 3 months ago. It was a bright, sunny day, just like any other, when suddenly a strange shadow filled the sky.
3 months ago, so that would have been...
A witch? My goodness!
Depending on how long my incarceration in the Heladorian prison was, possibly right at the start of my rite of passage journey.
She chanted an ancient incantation, and just like that, the town was engulfed in a ferocious snowstorm. The wind took my breath clean away, and before I knew it, I had fainted. And when I awoke, all was frozen. I was the only one spared.
She must be a pretty powerful witch to freeze this whole city with a single spell. I wish
They're
I
gonna
could
range
help.
from
All this
that's
ice
a little
is more than my
much.
magic can melt.
They're gonna range from that's a little much to fuck off.
By the way, Missy, that symbol in your shawl, is that not...
Oh, forgive me. I haven't introduced myself yet, have I? I am Frisabel, Queen of
Frisabel.
You're the queen?
I know it's
So,
not
does that
NHL
mean the
hockey,
old king is...
but
I'm afraid so. My father
I would
passed away
suggest
last year.
the Oil Kings,
Oh,
the
I've only been
WHL
in
team.
charge these few months, and just look at my
I would
kingdom.
suggest the WHL team.
Whatever am I going to do?
Much nicer on the wallet.
It looks like Sniffleheim's in a bit of a sticky situation. I suppose
And
now isn't a good time to ask
Still
about
a
war.
solid, like, still would be solid quality hockey.
Kind of all.
Why, the big blue ball that's been handed down in your family for
At the
generations,
time, I
Lassie.
thought the
The truth be told, we need to borrow it.
I thought the last time I checked, the Oil Kings were like
Oh, of course. You would be welcome to borrow it.
high, like
But I'm afraid
the high
it is
side of
locked up
mid.
tight inside the
They were the
castle,
high side of
which is
mid.
locked up tight inside the ice.
Well, that's just perfect.
I know the Red Deer Rebels are the low side of mid.
We'll never get our
They're the
hands on
low
more.
side of mid. Maybe I'm wrong. I'll do a little bit of research on that.
Get rid of that wicked witch. It might break her spell.
I thought just the same thing. Why, only a few days ago, a band of soldiers from a faraway land came
Well,
here
based
to
on the
investigate what was
regular
happening.
season standings, they were in fact
I
on
sent them
they're
out to try and find the
they
witch
were
and
mid.
fight her.
The Oil
I
Kings
haven't
were
seen them
mid,
since.
but
Well, we can't very well leave them out in the cold. Let's go and give those soldiers a hand and bring spring back to Sniffleheim, shall we?
But one thing we need to kind of note right away is the Medicine Hat Tigers.
Thank you.
The Medicine Hat Tigers, who were the top of the Eastern Conference, which is what
Haunted forest,
Alberta, Saskatchewan, Manitoba is.
Be very,
They're
very
losing their
careful.
primary piece of offense in Gavin McKenna, who is going to play at Penn
She's a
State.
fierce, magical beast to guard against intruders.
Aye.
Wait, what?
Be sure to keep an eye out.
Magic
Thanks
Beast.
for the warning, lassie.
Oh dear.
Right, come on, boys and girls. Let's head
But
over
yeah,
to
the Medicine Hat
Hex.
Tigers, their primary scoring guy is going to be gone. I'm going to be interested to see kind of what they do, because there's a couple of Flames prospects on there that I want to see if they benefited from having Gavin McKenna there, or if they can be the guys. The Calgary Hitmen, really, like, the only things that I really like out of Calgary is there's like a few streamers down there that are cool. There is a really nice chain of used game shops that are maybe a little bit expensive, but you can find the deep cuts. You can find the deep cuts and the good shit there. And the Flames. That's pretty much it. So, neutral about the Calgary Hitmen. The Lethbridge Hurricanes, until they get rid of Bill Peters, earn my scorn and disdain. Fuck Bill Peters. He is the current head coach. He was a former head coach of the Flames, longtime coach of the Carolina Hurricanes. And if you want to know why, just look it up. It's not hard to find. Bill Peters is an asshole. Then we've got, the Oil Kings. They're on the high side of mid. And then my WHL boys, the Red Deer Rebels, they are on the low side of mid. Actually, more toward bad. Actually, no, they are the low side of mid. They're thankfully not the Regina Pats or the Moose Jaw Warriors. The Regina Pats are once again awful, and the Moose Jaw Warriors are worse. I've wanted to get to a game too, but yeah. Combination of I gotta make sure everything's paid on this end here, and I don't know when I'm going back to work. And the product has not been good enough to merit me spending money on it. They're in the basement of the league again. Fair. They're in the basement of the league. They just had a thing. I think there was a Reddit post on the CFL Reddit page that in terms of like most offensive categories except for 2, the Elk are in the bottom side of it. They lead the league in quote-unquote big plays in 30-plus yard passes or 20-plus yard runs. They lead the league in that. And they're in the upper end of, like, rushing yards. But the problem with that is they are also bottom of the league for points against. So if they're putting up points, their defense is still an absolute disaster. Oh wait, they also lead the league in punt returns. In punt return yardage, they lead the league, which I don't know if that's skewed because maybe there's only a few punt returns that the Elk have actually had to deal with because their porous defense doesn't really allow teams to punt, or if they actually have a good punt return unit. I don't know. I'll be honest, I haven't watched too many Elk games, mostly because whenever they're playing, I'm usually live. Yeah, no, they play well into the NHL. They play well into the NFL season. Like, I believe the Grey Cup is in like November, like first week in November. Because I know, like Labor Day in September there, that's when you get back-to-back matchups between Edmonton and Calgary, which I was looking forward to those last year because I knew the Elk were bad, but I knew they would at least beat Calgary. I'm not looking forward to them this year. The Elk are going to get stomped by this year's Stampeders team. I don't know what happened, but the Stampeders took the entire league clowning on them last season and decided to choose violence. Because they are going to salt the earth of basically every team. Like there's one, like I know I think it's 4. They're either 4 or 5-1, and oh my god, Winter Saber Kittens! I don't want to fight you. Damn it, these things are adorable! Yes, and it's against the other team that's in the objective basement of the CFL, and that's Ottawa. Which, Congratulations. You're the golden trash bag. You're the golden trash bag of all of the other trash bags. I don't want to hurt these things. Aww. Maybe they've got something nice for me. Give me some goodies, buddy. Damn it! Ow. I mean, I don't know how else to really compare them.
Be gone!
Like, it is exactly what it is. It's a golden trash bag.
We did it, darlings!
I don't know if it's just the wind skills hit much harder for reasons, but Serena is now out DPSing her actual DPS 6 sister. I mean, that's just a bear. And a Chilodon, and it's an Ursa Minor. That's just a goddamn bear. That is just a goddamn bear. Hey, Boo Boo, you got something for me?
Yoink!
Magical Beast Hide. Boo Boo, in fact, did have something for me. Let's test my theory here. Yeah, no, Swoosh just hits like a truck. Swoosh just hits like a truck. Smack. Oh. That was a bad idea. Ah! Dick! Yoink! Damn it.
I think you like this.
That's amore. Ooh! That's amore hits like a damn bus. Serena, you win your 50-50s. This is gonna come back to haunt me in that's gonna come back to haunt me in a boss fight, isn't it? Where I need to resurrect people, and the game's just gonna be like, nah, not today. Let's just give him an Inferno. Lol, did I really need the crit?
Thank goodness.
No! I have now! Are they from, like, Irma or something? Hey, no, 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 no. Go away. Go away. Go away. Damn it. Why am I being chased by Mittens the Snow Murder Kitty? No, go away. Damn it. I don't want to murder Mittens the Snow Murder Kitty. At least, not right now. So that's because everybody else is nearly dead. We need to fix that. Thank you, Granddad. It's just, I'm not as worried about Mittens, the mini Snow Murder Kitty, as when its older cousin shows up and it's all jacked up on Mountain Dew and fuck you and is gonna come after me.
What's yours is mine.
Yoink. Okay, fine fur. That's But like these guys they're just adorable little guys. They don't want, I don't think they want to mean any harm. They're just a pair of they're just little guys. Like, look at that adorable face as it gets smoked with a fireball. Even Sylvando's just like, oh darling, why would you do that? You don't want to do that. Please don't murder Mittens, the murder kitty. The snow murder kitty. Okay, also, Sylvando, buddy, I kind of need you to, I don't know, achieve the power of pep, damn it. Jade, what can we do with you? What can we do with you and 10 points? I don't think we can do anything in Spear, you know, plus 10 at, crit chance. Crit chance doesn't help with accuracy, which is where this would come in handy. Agility, strength. There is something in here, though. I'm pretty sure. Excuse me. I'm pretty sure there's something in here that's... I forget what it is, but it's probably helpful. I don't want to spend the money, though, to get this, find out this is completely pointless, only to find out that this then might have actually been better. That was not the thing I wanted. Oh, I think I know where... Oh. Okay. So I think I actually know where that one is. Because that's actually going to be helpful. Kind of, sort of. But if that's what I think it is... I don't know why I'm doing this the long way. As we go into the... Okay, yeah, I was... Okay, so I was right as to where I think this other... what this is. And that's actually not awful. So then the other one, which is in her fisticuffs one, which is what I'm debating to give her stat boost. know, but that's a lot of... Okay, so as we're in the ad break here, realistically, getting the crit boost is probably going to be better for us. Because it's going to open up the skill that is multi-thrust. And if you saw us in 8, we abused multi-thrust. Now, I don't think Serena nor Sylvando really have anything that I can do with 8 points. The Hexwood via the Snarfelt, the Arborean Highlands via the Snarfelt. Now, ultimately, we're gonna have to get to the Arborean Highlands. Oh, cool, there's another stupid pterodactyl thing. Mittens. No. Okay, so now that we also know that there's not really much worth stealing from you guys. Bop, bop! Ah! Dang it. The Heaven's Winds propel you to kick rod. Said kick rocks. And down goes the bear. Down goes the bear. Hypno whip. Sorry, Murder Kitty. Had to be done. Chillanodons. That's annoying. And the Hypno Whip puts him down.
Goodness.
That one's sleeping. That one isn't sleeping. Get its attention with the crossbow.
Oh dear.
I mean, I might as well.
Yoink! Hold on tight now! Who else wants some?
Check Eric's inventory. Nope, not full. Thank you, Granddad, and kind of Pipe Guy, I guess? How about you go back to sleep? Wow.
Wonderful.
Okay, so it's only the first hit. I guess it's only the first hit that
wants
wakes him
some?
up. Oh, it almost fell. It was trying to keep itself from falling. Ooh. Apologies on that, buddy. Oh. What size is that truck? Because unless it's like a Ranger or a Dakota or something, I don't think I'd have been much more help. Oh. Never mind, I definitely would have been. I definitely would have been. Oh, it's just rolling over. It's just being a little guy. Aww. Eric, try and steal something from it.
What's yours is mine.
Eric, you are utterly hopeless. Veronica, you are a savage.
Score one for the good guys.
Sylvando, you're using a whip. Really, game? You couldn't just give me that with the stealing? Like, I know where I need to go, and I'm kind of avoiding there because I kind of want to try and see if I can get either one more level up or at least utilize the, Oof! Is that still going on right now, or is that perchance a tomorrow project? Because while I'm aiming to be, while we are definitely live tomorrow, if that's a tomorrow project that maybe earlier in the day I could certainly help out. I ain't hard to find. And I know I ain't doing fuck all. Oh, we are very much running out of... Ah. Whiff! Fair enough. Go to sleep, Murder Bear.
Excellent.
Ah.
Another one bites the dust.
I'm assuming the desk is a little nicer than the Albatross.
Let's keep at it.
Look, chat, the Albatross is never going away. That absolute shit fiesta of a thing where my brother is like laying on his side mechanic style with like a fucking 6-inch fucking knife just cutting the glue off. Oh yeah, that's so much nicer. It's not a 1,000-pound granite slab top. Which, while is certainly wonderful to look at, it's about as practical as a screen door on a submarine. again. It's more than fine.
Let's
It's
heat
manageable. Ow. It's not having to outsource to get the thing there. Or, like, really what I should do is, I know there's some talented artists in the Edmonton area. And when I get some money flowing back in again, what I should do is I need to get a shirt made for my mom that just maybe has, like, in the background a picture of an excavator, or even say like an excavator holding on to the giant slab of granite, and just in the front of it, not my fucking problem. Like, 6 people are gonna get that, but I think those 6 people would enjoy it. Hell, I might even actually get one of those made. I may end up getting one of those made for myself.
Let's go.
And just on the back, maybe see if I can get the it'd have to be like at least a black tee or a very dark tee, so that I can use the neon emote of my face palm. So obviously I can't make the shirt in blue, but I'm really not digging this whole, like, these stupid pterodactyl bastards just continuing to cause me problems.
Night, night!
Hit him with the to whom it may concern. Hey, Granddad leveled up. Okay, that means Serena has to be close to getting multi-heal, right? That means Serena has to be close to getting multi-heal, right? Not saying that, you know, Granddad can't take over as the healer, but like, him having multi-heal is going to be really good for boss fights. Unless he ends up getting fucked over his own head. Right, but we're working toward the Zing Stick. Because the Zing Stick is a guaranteed resurrection, as opposed to Zing is playing the 50-50 game.
We have to do something. Yoink!
Eric, you're kind of bad at this. You're a thief, but you're kind of bad at it. Good thing Veronica can just quickly nuke everything off the screen, and we'd be done with it. Also, yeah, worth noting, multi-heal is going to be god tier in the next boss fight.
Let's keep at it.
Unless there's a fight that I'm missing, in which case, if it's the fight that I'm thinking of that I might be forgetting about, that's a 1v1. I won't have multi-heal to save me. Which might be a problem. Okay.
Veronica wins again.
Nice.
Eric levels up. This is... In terms of the optics, it's not looking good for what I want to do. It is actually making this kind of annoying AF. Oh yeah, right. These are locked away. Can't do anything with them yet. The Cobra Strike. I can't get the Dragon. Damn it. Can't get the Falcon Slash yet. Worst yet is, yeah, the Falcon Slash is over on the... well, there's these here. Like, I think it's either this one here or this one that's hidden in this panel that is going to be essential for the Metal Slime Massacre. For Metal Slime Massacre, I think it is this one, which ultimately means I will need all 4 of these. Maybe I'm wrong. I doubt it. But in saying that, I'm going to need more skill points out of you, Mr. Eric. Speaking of things that I might need, Seed of Skill. I have a few of these, apparently. Sort by name. I have 2 of them. Well, if it's a Seed of Skill, outside of the couple that we use for Eric to get toward dual wielding, and even still, we got to a point in 8 where we more or less stopped using them, stopped using the seeds of, I think it was at least the seeds of skill, which gave us 5 skill points. We stopped using them on Pipe Guy because we basically got what we needed out of it, and we're just kind of able to brute force our way through the rest. And we started giving them to... I almost used a different word for... I almost used a couple of different words for it, but... maybe you haven't played the game or you didn't see the playthrough. Maybe I won't spoil it for you. But we gave them to somebody. And she was certainly appreciative of it.
How do you like this?
Ow. Ow. This is making this very annoying to deal with, by the way. Like, I just want to get Sylv... Wait, that only killed one of them? What the hell? Veronica! What happened? Whack! I'm actually kind of surprised we haven't learned, I'm surprised we haven't learned Thwack yet. Also, I'm equally surprised that through the halls of Dragon Quest here, we haven't had a... At least, certainly not the 2 that I've played. Maybe I'm wrong. But, no Kawak, which doesn't have as good odds as Thwack to KO. And by extension, oh wait, no, there is Kathwack. Like, and that's sort of why this makes this a bit of a weird one, is that Kathwack exists. Kawak does not.